Hi there, how are you? It's a wonderful Sunday evening. Thank you so much for the love. Mwah. It's a wonderful Sunday evening here in Los Angeles, California. It has been gray outside all day, and I have loved that. If it rains more, it will be absolutely fantastic. Thank you for the hearts. I love it and appreciate you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Today's self-love is all about the art of being. Why do I want to talk about this? Well, because something that seems so obvious, something that seems so easy, sometimes is just so complicated. I know all of us have all kinds of things that pull at our attention, that pull at our physicality, that pull at our commitments, our calendar, whether it's family, friends, relationships, work, tasks that we give ourselves. How many of you out there, I've heard this so many times, Sunday is a day of getting ready for the week ahead. So maybe you've been out grocery shopping or doing laundry or pre-packing your meals if you're into fitness and health and nutrition. Maybe you've been doing cleaning your house, these types of things. So the art of being, of just being in the moment, the art of being simply present with what it is that you need at this moment, that we don't foresee necessarily, that we don't always have scheduled, that we don't always have mapped out a week ahead, or that doesn't always fit in our plans of rushing to work, getting to church, coming back to do laundry, making the next meal, picking up the phone, answering a text, and on and on and on and on. So this came to me today because I had the great joy of waking up and knowing that the first thing on my calendar, aside from, of course, getting ready for the day, my spiritual practice, and feeding myself breakfast, was going to be going and meeting my writer, director, and fellow lead actor in a part that I get to play. So we were going to have a mini read, and I knew that I had that coming. So it was something where, because I had that plan, each moment for some reason today I woke into feeling very centered and feeling very grateful for each move ahead, each next move I was going to take. So knowing that I had a couple of hours to get ready to do this, then I was really present in my spiritual practice. And then it was time to move on, and I was really present in just making my breakfast and what I was going to eat and enjoying that, and then going and being a part of this reading and just really present in where I was in that moment, and allowing myself to just feel the energy of this group that we had together and dive in and play and have fun. And then after that, here's where the magic really happened, because I didn't have real hard plans after that. I had the opportunity to do a couple of things that I thought I was going to be a part of. And I was coming out, and I saw a couple of friends of mine from church, and they were telling me, "Oh, did you go to this morning's service? Oh gosh, we missed you. What happened? Oh, you on your way?" And I said, "No, I'm stopping by real quick." I was in program mode. Because this going to church today wasn't part of today's plan, I wasn't planning on going. But allowing myself to be right in that moment, speaking with my fellow loved ones, with my friends, and it dawned on me, yeah, let me just get to service. Let me just go and partake. And friends, what transpired in that next hour and a half, was just so lovely. It was magnetic emotional, exciting. There were cheers and tears and laughter and joyous just clapping at the music and at the service that we were receiving. It was as if I was absolutely meant to be there today. I don't know if any of you have ever felt this kind of divine and wonderful energy where maybe you're just meant to be at that coffee shop in that moment, or maybe you're just meant to walk into, the conference room at that moment, or maybe you're just meant to see somebody in the hall at school, or you're just meant to run into an old friend and it turns into this divine appointment. That's what happened for me today. And it was just wonderful. And after the service, I was able to interact with a woman who I turned out to be, just as my friends before had turned out to be angels for me and allowing me to just be. Then I went into the service, had an amazing experience, and then I was an angel for someone else who just, wow, divine appointments that whole time around. The way that I was open to it was by just being in the moment. By just being with myself, with what did I really want that just then? Being still, being calm. I think sometimes we think that this means that we have to be on this beautiful mountaintop with this vista, or we have to be in this lush Japanese garden, or we have to be so still and quiet. It has to be this deep meditation session, or maybe we have to be meeting a master like Dalai Lama or Deepak Chopra or the Pope. What I'm here to tell you, friends, is that we can just be in the moment at any time we wish, just by allowing ourselves to quiet down a little. It doesn't have to be anything elaborate. It doesn't have to be anything planned. And what transpires after that is magic. So another really cool thing that came from me just being today is that when I came home, those things, those plans that were going to kind of take me into the day, that I was just going to kind of go and do just because it was on the calendar and I kind of felt obligated. Well, I just spoke my truths in that moment. And I said, hey, if you're planning on doing these things afterward, I don't really want to do that. So we can take separate cars or figure something out. And then what transpired was another divine appointment. Because then I was like, no, if you don't want to go, you don't have to go. And okay, well, yeah, I don't really want to go. Let me just stay here. And since I've been able to engage in luxurious naps and a wonderful just viewing outside the window at the mountainscape and the palm trees that are swaying in the breeze, and just really feeling centered and receiving additional wonderful gifts, guidance for things and ideas for things that I'm to do next. And there's a real stillness about it and a real wholeness and healthful feeling because I'm just being. I'm just being, just relaxing, just opening up to what comes to me, just making myself something to eat because I'm hungry right now. Not after I do the dishes, not after I check with who else wants to eat, not after I make sure that I scan the contents of the refrigerator and I make something super efficient to match my fitness goals or to match. No. Listen, I'm not here to tell you that our goals or that our plans or that the things we do to keep ourselves efficient and powerful aren't wonderful tools. They are. But I am here to tell you that this universe is so loving and that this universe is so just set up for us all to win that a real wonderful magic just happens. A real easy, peaceful, calm, supportive, loving energy and events and people and favor and blessings just really comes through when we open up to just being. So if you are interested in just being, if you sometimes feel a little too busy in your head or a little too busy in your heart, if you feel sometimes that tasks kind of take you away, And you're left wondering, did I really want to do that? What about me? What about the things that I want to do? What about just sitting? What about just taking a bath or taking a nap or taking a drive? Here's a way that you can get centered immediately. Here's a way that you can just be immediately. And remember, like any wonderful practice, like any wonderful exercise, the more you do it, the better and the easier it comes. But it's so easy, really. It's just more about remembering. Now you can do this with your eyes open or closed, but you would just want to take a few series of deep breaths. And just allow yourself to be still. Be accepting. Be love. And maybe these affirmations can also help. I am open right now. I am willing right now. I am receiving peace, guidance, and love. Cheers to all of us just being in the moment, to just being in joy, in love, in peace, abundance, blessings, health, wealth, all of life's goodness. It is yours to have, friends. Today is Self-Love Day 21, and it was about the art of being. I hope this has helped you in some way. Thank you for sharing your comments, your questions, your gifts, your joys. Whatever it is you have to say, I am here, I appreciate you, and I am absolutely listening. You can comment on YouTube. You can always interact here on Periscope. You can go to Facebook and comment after the videos, all of that good stuff. And of course, I appreciate any likes and shares, all of that. I send you lots of love. I send you lots of light. I send you lots of joy. And I just know that you are a divine blessing, and I'm so excited to be on this journey with you. Thank you so much. I am Teemaree, and you can find me everywhere at teemaree.com. Bye.